Hi! Today, we talk about a very famous day in history. We'll talk about the good times. We'll talk about common sense. We'll talk about drive. We'll talk about depression. I'll have a random thought. And of course, I'm going to have my dirty dad joke of the week. I'd like to welcome all the old delinquents, as well as all the new. My name's Sarge, and this is the gray area.
Humans are such easy prey.
This isn't funny anymore!
Welcome back to the gray area, and if this is your first time, welcome to the gray area. Sit right there in that chair and I will let you know what it's all about. This is the gray area. I've already said it 3 fucking times. Are you guys paying attention yet? This is the podcast that I pretty much talk off cuff, and I cover all those areas that nobody really wants to touch. The gray area, if you will. Pretty much what it boils down to is you are entitled to your own opinion, but race, religion, gender, or sexual preference should not be that reason. I would like to start today's episode off with a new segment I like to call Today in History. 1944, June 6th, DDay. Operation Motherfucking Overlord. It was 75 years ago that the Allies decide, you know what? Fuck you, Nazis. We're going to go over there. We're going to storm the beaches of Normandy. And we're going to take this shit back. And that's exactly what we did. We went over there. We walked up to the gates of hell. And we kicked the devil in the fucking mouth. He tasted his teeth. He was shitting fucking fillings for a week. That's what freedom tastes like, motherfuckers. We can't forget that this happened. This is the largest invasion in the history of ever. 4,000 Allied troops died over that. That's ridiculous. We would never today be allowed to sacrifice that many lives in one mission. But the Nazis had control of Europe really bad. And our best bet was to storm the fucking beaches. Why did we not do this? Why did we not do that? There's a lot of people out there that don't know. But, I mean, when it comes to the invasion of Normandy, there were airborne troops. There were fucking other amphibious landings that happened the day before, overnight, taking over bridges so that we could secure. There would be no retreat, so to speak, for Germany. And we won't let them blow up the bridges on their way out because we needed to get our, armored across. It was ridiculously overwhelming. The ships, the troops, the planes, people jumping out of planes, machine gun fire. It was insane. And we can't forget that June 6, 1944, 75 years ago, was when the Allies said, you know what? Socialism, Nazism, what you're doing, this isn't even going to fly anymore. And we took it back. So you're welcome, France, you fucking bread-eating, cheese biscuit motherfucking wine drinkers. We're just kidding. I love you. Je m'appelle Sarge. Yes. I took French once in high school. It was alright. It was okay. I mean, the baguette was nice, Forget it. Anyway, moving forward, I saw this article and there was a 97-year-old man. He jumped into Normandy 75 years ago today, June 6th, when he was 22 or some shit. So 75 years go by and he's like, you know what? I want to jump back into Normandy 75 years later. And he did that. He went through physical training. He's 97 years old. They wanted to make sure that he was in peak physical fitness for being a 97-year-old. So you're going to jump out of a plane and you're going to land on the beaches of Normandy the same day, 75 years later. Bravo to you, sir. Well done. Just because you're a 97-year-old man doesn't mean you can't have good times, which brings me to my next segment about good times. Apparently sometimes it involves alcohol. Depends on your age. Maybe, The younger you are, the higher probability that you're going to get alcohol poisoning. Which makes sense because you got to figure it out. I mean, you got to drink till you puke to know what your limit is. And then you figure out that limit, and you drink, and then you puke, and then hello, second wind. You learn that in college. They don't teach you that in school. We'll get into that later. But, like, there should be people out there that drink so much that their medical bracelet that they wear, you know, how they got, high blood pressure, or I got diabetes, or I suffer from, you know, seizures. They should have one medical alert bracelet that says, I'm probably just shit-faced. Just turn me on my side, make sure I don't, like, swallow my tongue and choke on my own vomit, which is probably Taco Bell, because that's what we did. We drank a lot and we ate Taco Bell, which I don't understand, because if you drink too much, chances are you're going to puke, right? So why would Taco Bell be the food of choice? Going back to my college days, maybe it's because it was just open, you know? Maybe it's just because, you know, Taco Bell was open 24 hours and they're like, hey, soft shell taco. When we got out of the bar, when I was in school, there was always like these vendors outside, like selling pizzas out of their trunk from Domino's. It's like $5 for a medium, which is nice. There was a hot dog cart. There was a guy that made fried rice, like on site. It was like walking out of a freaking, you know, concert in New York City, and there's all these food trucks there. Just be like, we know you're drunk. We know you didn't want to buy food in there because it was either garbage or it was way too expensive. But here, have some trunk pizza and some fried rice. Just dump the fried rice on top of your Domino's, and it could be like an Asian American fusion of gross. So when you wake up tomorrow, laying on your beautiful pillow that is actually old pizza crust in a pizza box, you'll remember never to do that shit again. And you'll say, and you look at yourself in the mirror as you're brushing your teeth, and you'll be like, I can't. I'm never doing that again. I'm never drinking again. I can't do that again. And guess what you do later on that day? The same fucking shit. We never learn our lesson, but that's okay. It's all part about growing up. So, good times. You know what I find awkward when you guys are having like the time of your life? You know, you guys are at a rave, or you're at a wedding, or you're at a bar mitzvah, or a bat mitzvah, or homecoming, or prom, or whatever the fuck you're doing. Or you could be having the time of your life watching SportsCenter. Guys, I fucking know. I know what you're talking about. I get it. It's soothing and relaxing. But anyway, am I the only person that randomly gets concerned about the shit at the weirdest moments? Like the weirdest fucking moments. I could be at the club, or whatever I do now, which is definitely not the club. And all of a sudden I'm like, oh shit, where's my birth certificate? You guys do that shit? It happens to me fucking all the time. I could be anywhere. I could be like having the time of my life, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh my god, my social security card. Where's my social security card? I don't understand the correlation, but please let me know if that I'm not the only one that this is happening to, because it happens to me all the fucking time. Or maybe it is just me. Maybe I don't have a fucking clue. Maybe I'm just weird and getting senile, or going through menopause, which is a thing I just made up, apparently. Because maybe I'm having a midlife crisis. Maybe I'm just fucking crazy. Yeah, maybe that's what it is with good times, you know? Maybe there's only so much insanity you could blame on a full moon, I guess, which I was born on. I was born on Friday the 13th. Do I know that it was a full moon? No. Am I going to tell you it was? Yeah, because it just sells the moment better. It's all about selling. You know what I'm talking about? Eventually, I think we just need to admit that we're just fucking batshit fucking crazy. But that's why we're fun. That's why the good times roll. That's why people could, you know, meet you one time, have the night of their fucking lives, and all of a sudden they're like, hey man, you want to hang out again? Hey girl, you want to hang out again? You were fun. It was nice getting to know you. We should be besties forever. And then you're like, okay, you're fucking crazy, but we are the life bringers of the party. We are the people that keep it going. We're the people when it comes to 2 o'clock in the morning and everyone's like, man, I'm drunk, I'm going to sleep. You're like, no, fuck you. You eat that cake, you motherfucker, and then you take a shot of this vodka from the bottle that I just found in the street. Yeah. And when you survive it, and you will survive it, you'll remember it, and it'll be the best of fucking memories that you've ever had in your life. People become best friends over, you know, weirder circumstances, believe it or not. And people would look at the people that are having good times, the party goers, the life of the party, and they'll be jealous. And they'll be socially awkward like they always are, and they'll judge you. And you'll be like, come on, man, come join us. And they'll be like, no, what are you, 12? And the answer to that is yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, and you high-five him. And if he doesn't put his hand up to high-five him, you just fucking V8 slap him right in the face. But good times bring on the greatest of friendships. And like I said before, maybe you'll be best friends. Or maybe you'll be friends with benefits. When you said friends with benefits, I assumed you owned a liquor store. But, sex is cool too. Whatever. Wait a second. Speaking of liquor stores, does anybody else find it crazy that, cigarettes and alcohol have warning labels? Because they're addictive and they're dangerous and they destroy lives, and I'm air quoting all this stuff, but you can't see it. And yet women are allowed to just roam about, just fucking walk around freely. Nothing. Those girls will destroy your life, but they're the best ones. They're the most fun. They're the ones you want to hang out with. They'll teach you a lot in life, believe it or not. But enough about the BS delinquents. Seriously, you need to fill your life with adventures, not things. You need to have stories to tell, not stuff to show. And do it while you can. You never know when you gotta go. You never know when your time is up. Like, you could be fucking 17 years old and you'll be like, I can't wait to travel the world. And then you're fucking 37, 38. And you're like, I'm feeling kind of adventurous. I might go to the good grocery store 10 miles away. Because you got fucking lazy and you wasted all that time. Have fun while you can. It's not fucking rocket science. It's actually common sense. Which brings me to common sense. Have a relationship that is mature enough to sit down and be like, look, this is our problem and this is how we're going to fix it. Simple. Don't fucking argue. Don't point fingers. Don't fucking put your hands on each other. Don't fucking fight over and over and over again about the same fucking redundant shit. Don't bring up things from the past. Just find the problem and fix it. It's simple. Another common sense tip. Be careful not to loan out what you may need back. And I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about your fucking time, your energy, and love. I'm not talking about like your fucking pants. Oh, can I borrow your shirt? Nothing materialistic, but your time, your effort, your energy, your emotion, your fucking love. Don't give that shit out freely. That shit needs to be earned because you can't get it back. And, always try to do the right thing. I mean, no matter how annoying it is, just try to do the right thing even when no one is fucking looking. It's called integrity, and that is going to guide you in the right direction in the future. Like integrity to do the right thing. If you have moral values and you have common sense over self, you will find like-minded people like you. For instance, like one loyal woman is worth more than 1,000,000 other fucking women. 1,000,000 other ones. It's common sense. Oh, she's hot. Yeah, but can she fucking have a conversation? Can he have a fucking conversation? Integrity over self. Common sense over self. You need to have it. You've heard that there are two types of people. The glass is half full. I'm an optimist. The glass is half empty. I'm a pessimist. People who wonder if the glass is half empty or if it's half full miss the point completely. The glass is refillable. No matter how you look at it, whether it's full or empty or halfway gone or missing completely, it's always refillable. No matter what you take, you could put back. No matter what's missing, you could add to. Common sense. And guys, there's a lot of you out there that feel like you always have to be in a relationship and you end up hurting somebody. You end up saying that you love somebody and then you fucking completely break their fucking heart. You didn't love her. You just didn't want to be alone, or maybe she was just good for your ego, or maybe she made you feel better about your miserable fucking life, but you didn't love her, because you don't destroy the people you love. You have to have common sense to deal with your own demons before you start, pouring that shit off on other people. You need to have the common sense to not be a selfish prick and bring your problems into new relationships. That's fucking important. Which brings me to my What in the actual fuck topic of the week. So there is a certain town on the east home to the fucking New England Patriots and the Boston Bruins and the Celtics and the fucking Red Sox. If you don't hate them enough already, now you have a reason to. Boston decided to have a straight pride parade. A straight pride parade. Are you fucking kidding me, Boston? Are you serious? Are you that fucking homophobic that you need to have a straight pride parade? What? What are you talking about? We can have pride in ourselves too. No, dickweed. That's not how it fucking works. You don't take pride in something that is given to you as a normalcy in society. It is expected that you will be fine, okay? It's like fucking white people being like, all lives matter, not just black lives. You're missing the fucking point, Boston, okay? They're taking pride. They've been persecuted. They've gone through shit. They came out of it. And now they're having pride parades because they can. It's allowed. It's accepted. Straight people have always been accepted, you stupid fucking city. This is why no one likes you, okay, Boston? It's not because, Tom Brady sucks all the fucking dicks, okay? Because how do I know he sucks all the dicks? What makes me say that he sucks all the dicks? I don't know, because all the balls are empty. They're deflated. Because fucking Tom Brady's swallowing all that fucking... I'm going off on a tangent, but fuck you, Boston. You can't have a fucking straight pride parade, you homophobic fucktards. It's absolutely dumb as shit to have a straight pride parade. Let me tell you why. I'd be tempted, even as a straight guy myself, to go there and hit on all of the over-testosteroned, macho homophobes to make them feel the most fucking uncomfortable that I could possibly fucking make them. Probably wearing Spanx and a fucking boa, and I'd look fabulous, finger snap, while doing it. If they wanted to do it the right way, okay, Boston? If you wanted to do it the right way, you would show up to the gay pride parade and support it, you fucking idiots. And that was my what in the actual fuck topic of the week. Next on the agenda, ladies and gentlemen, my beautiful delinquents, is drive. You need to depend on no one. Depend on fucking no one. When you are an adult, when you move out of mom and dad's house, or mom and mom's house, or dad and dad's house, when you grow up, it is time to get shit done on your own. Depend on no one to be in your corner. You need to get shit done yourself. Drive. I'll tell you what, I'll give you a head start, okay? Because I love you. This is what school does not teach you, all right? School does not teach you how to sell, how to think, how to negotiate, how to face failure, how to manage time, how to invest money, the principles of fucking success, how to find your passion, how to handle money, how to make an impact, how to start a business, the importance of travel, how to communicate well, emotional awareness, how to read a financial statement, how income tax fucking works. School doesn't teach you that shit. Let me tell you why school doesn't teach you that shit. They want you to invest in school. They want you to get into blue collar. They want you to be a working man. They don't want to teach you all this stuff that's going to keep you fucking dogs. You know what? I'm just going to let this fly because I'm not going to filter it out. They don't want to teach you the skills that you need to make it on your own. You need to depend on work. You need to depend on paycheck to paycheck. You need to depend on the fucking taxes and getting health care and all that shit given to you by your fucking 9-to-5 fucking job. You need to find the drive to do it on your own. You need to push yourself to figure out these things and do it on your own. Chances are you are not doing the job you wanted to do. And all those things I told you school does not teach you, you need to figure out how to do that on your own. I'm talking to you, man buns, okay? I'm talking to you, millennials. I'm talking to you fucking 20-somethings that are still in your fucking parents' basement. Get a fucking job. Learn the right way to do things. Figure shit out on your own. Start that business. Make that move. Do that thing. You're not going to get rich overnight. Stop fucking thinking that. I am going to join Twitch and I am going to play Call of Duty for the rest of my life and everyone's going to love me. No, bitch. Get off the fucking couch, okay? School isn't going to teach you a lot of shit, like I said. But, don't blame the fucking teachers. They have to go by what the higher-ups in management want you to learn. They decide what you should learn, even though they've never been a teacher in their fucking lives. You know who your best teacher is? Your best teacher is your last fucking mistake. But you need to go out there and you gotta make the mistake, okay? But don't quit life because you made a mistake. Be like, I'm gonna try this, and then you fucking fail. Or you make a mistake, or things go awry, and you're just like, I can't do it anymore. No, push through that. Drive past that. Go over that. Go under that. I don't give a shit what you do, but your best... my fucking... Okay, alright. Well, this is what happens when you do a podcast at 8:40 at night, people. And the summer just started, and it's fucking miserable, and everybody's home, and I'm sitting here, and the dogs are going ape shit, having a fucking rave party in the living room, and my fucking 5-year-old's like, he does this dance where he just goes spread eagle, and he just goes, and he pops his lips like a freaking African Sunni freaking tribalman, and he just dances like an idiot. But that's life. That's just how it is. You drive past it. I gotta push through. I'm not gonna edit this out because this is what life throws at you. Okay? Life does this shit. Am I going to go back and edit all that out? No. Because that's what makes me what I am. That's my drive. You drive past it. If it wasn't for them in there, I wouldn't be doing this in here. Because eventually, maybe I might make it. Maybe I won't. If it wasn't for you out there listening to me, I wouldn't be doing this. So thank you for fucking listening, and I am fucking humbled. You need to drive past it, you need to make the mistakes, and you need to learn from those mistakes. Let those mistakes, let those failures, let those disappointments be the teacher. The school of life, motherfucker. Because I will tell you this right now, delinquents, because I love you. Okay? If you believe in yourself enough to know what you want, you are going to make it happen. You need to make it happen. Eventually, those fucking drives inside you will get you off your fucking couch, and you will be a better person. Whether you have to lose weight, whether you want to get that girl, whether you want to get that guy, whether you want to get that job, whether you want to get that car, something will motivate you and drive you past your procrastination. And you need to trust those little thoughts in your head to be like, oh, I should do this, I should do this, I should do this, and do that. Like, I do what I have to do to get me to that next step. My drive is for me to go to my job to get out of my job. I need my job to fund me until I make it doing something else. I'm not just going to quit my job. I fucking hate my job. Like, my office has 2 fucking temperatures, okay? These are the temperatures. Satan's fucking butthole or my nipples should be registered weapons. Those are the 2 temps. There's no middle. There's no middle, and I do it because I am driving to get past all that bullshit. So I could set my fucking office to 68 fucking degrees so you could owe me one. No, but really, the ideal temperature for me is 68 degrees. 68 degrees in the winter, maybe 71 in the summer, just because I'm cheap. Because, I'm Jewish, and it's true, we like to save money, so if... Fucking Jews go to Florida anyway. We love, leaving New York or Chicago, and we love fucking going south. Where the bagels aren't as good, the Reubens aren't as good, the corned beef's not as good, the delis just aren't the same. But the weather! You gotta like the weather! Yeah, it looks like they're fucking melting, okay? Let me tell you something about cold weather. Cold weather keeps your skin tight, alright? Girls? You loose girls, and I'm talking to you. Get your labias intact. You know what I'm saying? I went off on a little bit of a tangent, so I apologize. Back on track. And now, a word from our sponsor. This episode of The Gray Area is brought to you by ballwash.com. For guys who want more, the new 16-ounce Ball Wash XL was made for men that aren't afraid to indulge. Make it a double. Gas it at yellow lights. Order 2 entrees because you'll take one to go type of guys. You know what I mean, guys? With 2 times more of the same original Ball Wash formula and a pump dispenser, you're encouraged to just keep going for it. But how does it smell? I'll tell you. Incredible. Of course, most men's body washes leave you smelling like a bottle of cologne exploded on your dick. Gross. Ball wash smells great. With a clean, fresh scent without being overpowering, Ball Wash features several essential oils and plant extracts, including lavender, cedarwood, cucumber, green tea, and bamboo leaf that moisturizes, cleanses, and leaves you smelling simply fantastic. Your boys work hard. Treat them like the champions they are. I'm not kidding, delinquents. This stuff smells fantastic. I'm beating bitches off with sticks. Not really, because that would be a battery, and I don't want to go to jail. But listen, they have everything. They have sales for Father's Day. They have the sack pack. They have the Ball Wash XL pump bottle that I just fucking talked about. They have Give a Sack Ball Wash charity. I'm not fucking joking. This stuff is real. I'm not making a ball wash. I'm not just saying go to ballwash.com and all of a sudden you get fucking rickrolled. No, this is legit, good smelling, essential, awesome stuff. So let me tell you, go to ballwash.com. Check out those fucking products. I don't give a fuck if you're a girl or a guy. Some chicks like smelling like that. I'm talking to you dykes with the fucking, the spiky hair and the plaid shirts with the ripped pants. You know you want to smell like a dude, right? What? No? I'm not judging. I don't give a shit. But you could go to ballwash.com, check out their fucking products. It's not a joke. Fill your baskets up, fill up the cart, and when you're about to check out, I have a discount code for you. Go to the fucking code. Type into gray area, DAGRAYAREA, one word, and you get 15 fucking % off. So you're welcome. Okay? I did that for you. 'Cause I love you, and you love me. Also, I also have a giveaway. So, those of you that shared this podcast, this one, on your social media page like Facebook, all you got to do is go to the Gray Area Facebook page. Okay? Like it if you don't already. Share this podcast on your page and hashtag it LiveBallsOut. And you will get the motherfucking sack pack, a winning trifecta of men's products specifically aimed to take care of your most prized possessions. The sack pack includes everything you need to keep you and your boys smelling like a champion you are. The Ball Wash, the Nut Rub Solid Cologne, and of course, the sack spray. So if you guys do that, I will get your information and I will send you all the smelly good parts for your good parts. Okay? Moving forward. Earlier I talked about DDay and combat veterans, and I respect all veterans all the time. Okay? As a combat vet, as someone who went to fight for a nation that, doesn't really appreciate them, we come back as vets and we see some shit. We're like, we fought for this, and it's depressing, and we go through depression, and the shit fucking happens. You'll never find the camaraderie or the brotherhood or the sisterhood that you will find in the military, so leaving it is slightly painful, and then you come back and you don't feel appreciated, and you feel like your country betrayed you. And it's not just, veterans with PTSD, it's also with people that have been through traumas as a child, as a parent. Maybe you lost someone, maybe you were in an accident, and depression is all over the place. Robin Williams, he put on a good front. He made everybody fucking laugh because he didn't want people to feel the way he felt. So putting a smile on other people's faces made him feel slightly better. But in the end all, he fucking hung himself. Depression is a serious fucking thing. Veterans, there's 22 fucking veterans a day that off themselves. Okay? And I'm not talking about these people that say they're depressed, okay, and they're looking for a fucking pity party. Because if you wanted to do it, you would fucking end it all. You've ever hear of a fucking a veteran that, survived fucking suicide? No. Because we're not going to fucking tell you about it. Okay? It's just going to fucking happen. So those people that are fucking looking for attention, I'm not saying you're not depressed, but I think, there's better ways to get fucking attention than, trying to say, oh, I'm this way, oh, I'm that way, oh, I feel this way, and then saying, oh, I'm a suicide survivor because you fucking, took a cuticle clipper to your fucking, palm. Okay? There's a difference between true depression and real depression. Either way, depression needs to be addressed. Seriously. So I want to give a big shout out to all my friends who stick with me through the tough times. I know I'm not always easy to deal with, so from the bottom of my heart, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for being there for me. Thank you for being there for people that are going through traumas, people that are going through PTSD, people that are going through, depression. It's important that you're there. The best friends, the people we know, even complete strangers on the street, we see it. There's that sixth sense that we have. Be like, should I say something? Should I talk to them? You're going to fucking regret not having that last conversation or not having that, that talk. Or did you end the conversation in a good way? Why didn't you end the argument, in neutral ground? Why did you have to call names? Why do you have to be so mean? If you know someone's depressed, if you know your friend is off, if you see that stranger and something just doesn't feel right, do what you need to do. Do what would make you feel you would want happen to yourself if you'd want somebody to talk to you. A lot of people that, are depressed say that they don't want to talk to anybody. They're secluded. They fucking hermit themselves in their room. They break form of what they normally do. You need to keep an eye on the difference, even if it's subtle, because you'll notice it. Your sixth sense will notice it, and you need to address it. Sometimes the words we leave unspoken are the most important ones that should have been said. And that could be the difference between life and death. So, to all my delinquents out there, whether you're old or new, whether you're listening to me for the first time, or if this is like episode 26 and you're just like sitting there listening to me, to all my delinquents out there, I'm here for you. I got you. We the people, always. And we stick together for each other forever, no matter what. You guys know me on a personal level. So let me tell you something. If you cannot look on the bright side, I will sit with you in the dark. I'll be right there with you. I've been through it. I know how it feels. You need to hear this. Whether you're a complete stranger, whether I know you, or whether you're my new follower from Australia. So welcome. If you are depressed, if your life just isn't where you wanted it to be, it gets better. Everything gets better. Life fucking sucks. You have to understand that life sucks. It's not always, rainbows and unicorn piss, which I've heard tastes amazing, according to Harry Potter. No, that was unicorn blood. Whatever. You guys know what I mean. Anyway, I'm here for you. I got you. If you need to hear this, great. If you don't need to hear this, you still need to hear it. You're totally appreciated. People fucking love you. People depend on you. And we the people, and we stick together. People are not tired and miserable because they're doing too much, okay? They are tired and miserable because they aren't doing enough of what, sets their soul on fire. They're not overwhelmed. They're just not pursuing their dreams. So do that. It's not enough to just be alive anymore. Our souls desire to truly live, and it's fucking time to do it for yourself. And that's full circle for this whole conversation that I'm talking about today. Whether you're depressed, good times, common sense, that's what you need to know. Get off the fucking couch, go give someone a fucking hug, and do that shit that you wanted to do. Just fucking do it. And when you do it, know that you are loved, know that you are appreciated, and know that you are important to me. So, thank you. Whoo, woosah, woo. Okay, if you guys think I'm ending the fucking podcast on that, then you are correct. Bye. No, I'm just kidding. No, all right. I'm gonna another segment that I call fucking random thought of the week. Okay, here's my random thought. Why, in the absolute hell, are we letting the government pay their bills with fucking weed money while they have people locked up in jail, in prisons, for trying to pay their bills with fucking weed money? It doesn't make any sense. Okay, wait. So you're a crook, you're going to jail. You're a crook, you're going to prison. I'm going to start selling it, and I'm going to tax it, and I'm going to make millions of billions of dollars with it. So congratulations to fucking Illinois. All right? Because Illinois just passed, you can smoke weed recreationally. Yeah, but we don't want to fucking live here. You tax the shit out of us. And don't be like, oh, you're starting a new fucking trend. Denver did that shit fucking like 4 years ago. So, welcome, Illinois, to fucking paying off our huge fucking debt with weed money. Wait till you see the fucking taxes that they're going to put on fucking weed. I can get the fucking swag across the street, okay? I don't give a fuck if I have to, pick out the sticks and stems. I've been through the trials and tribulations of weedness, okay? You ever make a fucking bong out of a milk carton? No. I have. You ever make a fucking bowl out of an avocado pit? No? Well, I have. Now you have fucking pipes and hookahs and I love this and I love this. Oh, you're not doing it wrong. You have to do a reverse gravitational fucking water bong. Fuck you. Okay? Poke some holes in the fucking can. Get the swag from across the fucking street. Okay? Put it on there and you're good to fucking go. It's recreational now. Okay? So you can just buy it from your dealer and just smoke it in broad daylight. But, I mean, the government is being like, oh, yay, weed's really not that bad. Do you remember that? Go look up fucking weed commercials from the 50s and 60s, and you will laugh your balls off. Is weed a hell of a drug? Yes. Does it have healing properties? Yes. Does it stop strokes and seizures? Does it heal strokes and prevent seizures? Yes. Could you cook with it? Abso-fucking-lutely. Should you be high? Sure, go ahead. Don't fucking drive on it. Don't be stupid. But people have been doing this for decades and they've been going to fucking prison. They've been going to jail. And they're just trying to have a good time. Bob Marley. Willie Nelson. Snoop Dogg. Some of the greatest weed smokers of all time. And now it's legal and you're going to tax the absolute fuck out of it and just make us want to leave this fucking state more. So, congratulations, government. You're now the new criminals, you fucking assholes. And now, it is time for the Dirty Dad Joke of the Week. And I'm not going to tell you which joke is which anymore. Sometimes I will, sometimes I won't, okay? Now, I'm pretty sure you guys could figure it out, okay? And if you can't, then that's even funnier than every fucking joke I've ever done on this fucking show. Podcast. Whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. What animal is always at a baseball game? What animal is always at a baseball game? A bat. Get it? That's Batman, but whatever, you know what I mean. It's a bat. How do you know that you have a high sperm count? How do you know that you have a high sperm count? She has to chew before she swallows. It's so crunchy. That's it. That's all she wrote. That's all I got for the podcast. So I would like to thank you guys all for listening to me. I look forward to talking to you again in the future. I will be having guests. It will happen, whether you like to listen to me solo or not. It doesn't matter. But thank you guys for stopping by. I'm Sarge, we the people, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.